just going to hold this. Basically, I'm doing a video. Sorry, this is a bit different than how I normally do videos. Usually in my room, but I'm doing this one outside. And today, what is wrong with me? The topic of today is gonna be burnout. I know, big surprise for those that follow me on social media. I just made a post about this, but I'm experiencing monumental burnout, like on a grand scale. I am so tired, so tired. But I'm just gonna talk about ways burnout can affect everything in your life. So I'm gonna start from just know it's not gonna be an order. I'm just gonna talk about different aspects of it, and then I'm gonna end it off with probably just we'll tie it all together with a nice bow on the top or something. But basically, burnout as far as mentally, I can talk about it from a college student perspective or as this a guy that had a regular 9 to 5. Because at one point in my life, I did actually get a job as a graphic designer. I was very proud of myself. If you look further down the page, I do a lot of art and stuff of that nature. And as a child, being like a professional artist was like something I just, like it was like the peak of like life. Like if you was a graphic designer, I thought you was just like the shit. I'm like, wow, you actually like draw pictures and edit pictures for like a living? That's crazy. And so when I finally got this job as a graphic designer, I was so happy. They gave me like the rundown and everything. They let me, have my own little like office space. I had my own computer. I had, access to like everything that I needed. There was like a server you could like, pull different reference photos. I worked with a senior artist, a junior artist, and then there was me. There was another artist that was there, but he was absent. So yeah, I was having a great time at first, but then I learned like how like movies when they have them office scenes when the guy comes in, he like leans over, and he's like, hey, could you do this, and this? You're like, okay, yeah. And then they leave, and you go back to what you were doing, and then they come back like an hour later, and they do the same thing. Hey, could you do this, and this? And you're like, all right, and then it keeps going, but then it was that on top of I was having to take on my boss's work because she was overworked, so it was I was doing my work plus her work, and we have like future events and assignments and stuff like that nature. So I'm like getting ready for the end of the week. Like on Friday I have this to turn in, I have to show this to this person, send an email, get back to this person. Hopefully they'll get back to me by Monday. I have like regular work stuff I have to do at work, and it got to a point where my mental health was affecting me, and I couldn't keep the job because it was too demanding. At some point, I had to like take my work home, and I was working on like 8, 9 designs. I think I had 12 in total. I had 12. I think I already showed them the rough draft, and they were like, "Can you refine it some?" And I was like, "Okay." So I went home and I was refining everything, and it was just so much stuff to do at work. I think when I came home, I think I would just go to sleep. I think I would just like do like normal adult like after work stuff, like watch a movie or something, or just watch a TV show, or just surf the internet or something, and I just go to sleep. Cause I had a I think I did have my hours were actually like 9 to like 6 or like 5 or something. Sometimes I would stay after some. Then as a college student, having all these assignments on top of assignments, And that's if you want to get a good grade in class. If you're just being a lazy student, you just not passing by with like like a 78, 81, you know. But if you actually want to, get like an A, like you want to turn in everything on time, you want to make sure everything is right. Like you actually taking time out of your day to study. You know what I mean? Like actually study and actually learn the material. Like you can actually like tell someone about this class and what you're learning in the class. Not just, oh, I'm taking this class, what you learn. Not one of those. Like you actually know what you're doing in the class. Doing that for like 6 months from January all the way to May, it's like, yeah, I'm right at the end of it. Like April is coming to an end, and oh my gosh, I've been working, job, going to work, going to class. Oh, it's been so much. Then I've been trying to be there for people. I've been trying to, keep my social life. Sorry, I need to cut on my what's called it. Car is fogging up. But, try to be there for people and keep, in touch with everybody, not just fall off the face of the earth. On top of keep up my hobbies and everything, still posting on social media. Every time I drop an article or do an interview or something or do a new video, making sure I'm, marketing that correctly, like sending this out to every single platform that I have and, responding to everybody that wants to inquire about the video or have they have a question or just want to anything. Man, I've been really trying to put my best foot forward too. Wait, let's turn this down. I don't know if y'all can hear me over there, but just trying to do the best I can do and everything. Like it's been completely insane. It's been completely insane, and then I keep learning new developments about different things that make me like question the decisions that I thought were concrete are now like, wait a minute, take a step back. Let me think about this, because now I learned something new about this that I didn't know before. Like I keep talking to professionals in my field, and I don't know, because I changed professions basically. I can go quit right now and go get me a regular job, but I rather change because I rather do things I'm comfortable with or that I want to do rather than trying to do stuff that I don't want to do. If that makes sense. Like, I want to find a job that I'm comfortable in, that I like doing, that I don't have a problem getting up every day going to do. That's the best way I could put it. And because I didn't try to work jobs that I don't like just for money, like they pay all right, and I just have to just go to work, do the work, and just go home. But I hate the work. After a while, the money it doesn't do it. At least for me, it doesn't. I just can't do that. It's just, and that leads to burnout too. Having to do something you don't want to do every single day just for the end result. Because a lot of people over the course of my whole entire life, especially as a kid, people always just told me shit is just do it, just do it, just do it, just get it out the way, just go ahead and do it. Just worry about, just think about the future. And that is a good mindset to have for a lot of things that you don't want to do, but you need to do it. But I kind of took that mindset to the extreme with everything, and it has gotten me far in life. It has. It's gotten me very far in life. I don't regret a lot of things I have, accomplished, but at the same time, I've missed out on a lot of life, and I've pushed my body sometimes too far. I've I've not been taking it. I don't be taking it easy. I be, in fact, the complete opposite when it comes to a lot of things. I be really pushing it. I be really just, and I know everybody's not like me, but I know there's some people that idolize, like, they idolize stuff like that. Like, certain qualities, like being a hard worker, being, the type of person that can push their body through anything and just, they can do anything as long as they put their mind to it. That those are great qualities to have, and everybody should, have some capacity of that, but at the same time, you have to calm down sometimes. You have to take a step back. You have to be in the moment and enjoy the moment and have. There's nothing wrong with having leisure time. There's nothing wrong with having downtime. You do not always have to be constantly, you know, working towards something. Like, you can actually, die from doing too much. I don't know the actual medical term for it, and I don't want to even guess and say the wrong thing, so I'm just not even going to attempt to say it. But you can die from, like, exhaustion, like, of, like, a heart attack, a stress-induced heart attack. Like, those are real things. You can be, doing way too much, and one day your body just gives out. Like, it just stops. And I've experienced that a lot of more times that I really like to admit to anybody. I'm experiencing it right now too. I'm completely burnt out. You have to take time to, you gotta find some hobbies and stuff. You gotta find some hobbies that you like, that you don't do it for, like, you don't take your hobbies and turn them into hustles or, side jobs, because I had a bad habit of that too. I'll get into something, and before I know it, I'm on the cusp of making money from it, or I'm trying to find a way to make money from it. Like, before you know it, everything becomes a job, and nothing becomes anything that you just like to do for fun. Like, I remember when I like to draw just for fun, and now I draw solely really just for money. I can't remember the last time I sat down and drew something just for funsies. Like, I've always been drawing for, like, a reason, like for a client, or someone reached out to me, wanted me to draw this for this, or wanted me to work on a project with them, or have a say so in something. Like, I just cannot remember the last time I drew something for fun, and that is really sad to say, as somebody that art has always been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I've been drawing and I've been into art. It's always been a part of, my life. And for me to sit there and say that I haven't drew something for fun in a very long time is like, it's terrible. But I'm doing everything, especially dealing with people too. Because I know for me and my family, we have a bad habit of, feeling like you have never done enough, and so you just keep pushing yourself and doing more, to the point where you, like, then you have, your brain is like splitting in half. Like, you just find yourself just worked up for no reason. You've been in the middle of the day, and you just experiencing just this feeling of just, fight or flight in the middle of the day for no reason, and nothing's wrong with you. You just feel worked up. Like, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's not really easy for me to talk about, because I'm just now, stopping a lot of my bad habits. It has not been easy. It's not even remotely close to being easy. Trying to reverse a lot of your thinking that is, it's hindering your life now, but at one point it was like one of the reasons why you got to the, good points of your life, or you got certain, I don't know how to explain it. You know how, we reach certain thresholds in life, or we accomplish certain goals, and we feel, I did this. Some of the bad habits and certain qualities that we inhabited within ourselves that are ingrained in our personality, sometimes they can be not beneficial. They could be doing the complete opposite of beneficial. This is, I'm trying to finish this video. Oh, I'm so tired. But yeah, no, I'm experiencing major burnout. This excuse me. I'm god awfully tired. I probably look like a zombie right now. I need to get my hair done. It's doing crazy shit. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I would just say for everybody that's listening and watching it, just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. It's not easy, but you gotta take care of yourself. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and take time for yourself. This, I think, the last point, everything I want to tie into. It's not easy telling people no, or taking a step back from things. But so I keep looking around because my windows are defogging and everything when I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings at the same time. But yeah, you gotta take a step back. It's not easy telling people no, or letting people know that, hey, I know you want me to, do certain things for you, but it's too much. It cannot be easy. Some people respond very negative to that. I'm having a hard time speaking today. I don't know why, but yeah. Some people don't take kindly to that. They don't respond nicely to that. They get very, defensive. Some people get mad, like, what do you mean? Or they just accuse you of being lazy or just not being there for them. And in reality, you're trying your hardest to do the complete opposite all the time. But at some point, it's just too much. Like, sometimes you need to just take a step back, regroup, and take time for yourself in order to make yourself better, so you can be better for everybody else. You have to get yourself right before, you try to get everybody else right. I know, and a lot of people, especially black women, I know they're always trying to just be there for everybody, and they don't take time for themselves. Like, everything is about everybody else. They're doing everything they do is for somebody else, and they never take time to do what they want to do. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm just gonna upload it like this. Sorry, the audio is kind of weird. If you hear a lot of raindrops and all that, it's raining. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next one.